Hi, how you doing? My name is Rohan Neita. Been here 18 years. Okay. It's a normal day at the fire station. Around 2 o'clock, we heard the call go out. I remember hearing one of my shift supervisors ask dispatch if it was correct what he heard. If there was a active shooter at the school, dispatch came back and said yes. That's when I kind of, hairs start standing on the back of your neck. So we started heading out that way towards the school, and we got there. There was a lot of kids coming out of school at the time. Everybody was running towards a set-up triage area. I got out of my truck. I walked over to the triage area. We started looking at kids. Which one was hurt? Not hurt. What's the word I'm looking for? Injured the most. And then we took kids accordingly. We got in our truck and we headed to the hospital. That's pretty much all I have. If anybody has any questions about anything.
So you were one of the first on the scene. After everything that you saw that day, how are you coping with this today?
It's hard. It's hard. I grew up here. I went to high school at Taravella. So I'm very familiar with the city and how it's grown, but it's been tough. Just like one of the officers said earlier, actually my wife works with us, so I have a support system at home that we talk, and we just kind of go over things. Maybe I could have done this, maybe I could have done that. Just kind of, but it's tough.
With this many victims, how does the triage and transport work? Do you transport single patients, multiple patients?
Well, I actually transported multiple patients in my truck. We go by the more severely injured. Life-threatening injuries go first, and we just kind of go, snatch and go, just grab and go.
Tell us about the people that you transported. Were they kids, students?
I had 3 students.
What kind of injuries did they have? What pushed you to help them before you transported?
Well, there's a couple injuries I'm not going to disclose because it's very specific, so I'm not going to let that information out. All three of the kids I had were severe, and we just did what we had to do at the time.
So can you describe the scene when you got
there? Unbelievable is probably a good word for me. I mean, I can't think of a better word for something like that. Kids were running away from the school. I saw police officers, fellow firemen, fire trucks, chiefs. Everybody was kind of getting. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. There's just a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot, and my brain really couldn't process what was really happening. Like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Talk about your training, because obviously you don't know where the shooter is.
No.
You can't go and help these kids and not keep in mind you got to look over your right shoulder the whole time. How does that training come back when you still? Because I'm sure an instinct comes in and you don't care what's in front of you. You want to go help these kids no matter what.
That's kind of exactly how you said it. It's just kind of you don't think. Well, you don't know where that shooter is, but you know that you see kids laying on the ground, and your first instinct is to help. That's why I got into this business. That's why pretty much everybody in this room got into this business. We want to help people. So we just kind of do what we felt that we had to do, and we did our job.
How long have you been a firefighter paramedic?
I've been a firefighter for 18 years.
NBC News recently did a very large study where they sent surveys to 7,000 firefighters. And when they got the results back, it showed that 65% of firefighters are haunted by memories of traumatic experiences. Looking at that number, 65%, I mean, you guys are on the front lines. Do you think that you're part of the statistic after last week, and what does that number mean to you? More than half are haunted by traumatic experiences.
Well, our city has done a very good job of getting people counseling and help, talking to professionals that can help us out with our thoughts. And I really don't even know if I'm answering this the way you want me to answer it. But I know. I'm just. But our city has actually done very good. They come by the station. We have guys that come by the station and talk to us, ask us how we're doing. Sometimes we don't even talk about the scene. We talk about other stuff, and just kind of relax the mood at the station, because everybody's going through tough times right now.
There are a lot of people that you guys are so tough. It's been difficult. Do you feel it sounds like it's open communication? Because a lot of people are afraid to talk because they think they might seem weak, but it seems like you guys are talking to each other.
Yeah.
Talking each other through this. Is that correct?
Yes, we feel like we have to. We have to, talk to each other, because we were all there. So who's better to talk to, relate to our story than somebody who was there?
I'm certain that you're not used to transporting multiple patients like this in this type of atmosphere. You said they were severely injured. Were they alert? Were shocked, stunned? Were they unconscious? I'm just trying to understand how you go about transporting 3 severely injured students.
All 3 of my kids were conscious, awake. We spoke. I tried my best, and like I said, tried my best to make them feel comfortable. And we joked. All of us in the back of the truck. We joked. I wanted to at least see them. I wanted to at least see them smile. I understand what happened to them, but I was just trying to make them feel better. That's all I wanted to really see. I gave them all high fives when we got to the hospital, and I got back in my truck and we went back to work.
And they brought more back to the hospital? Or?
No, after that, other cities started coming in, and I kind of stayed in a staging area just in case they needed more trucks.
But that ride, even though it was short, felt like a million years.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Do you remember what you joked about? How do you make someone laugh after that?
Well, I just little. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't want to answer that question actually.